If you think I'm gonna let this man be my bodyguard, you are very mistaken.
Seriously mistaken. Now, I've done all that I can to save the stubborn woman's hide. So you feds are just gonna have to take over.
My orders from Washington are very clear. Officer Lopez Fitzgerald is now your bodyguard. You will guard this woman 24/7 until the men from the drug cartel are apprehended.
I don't believe this.
Believe it. From this moment on, you two are joined at the hip.
It won't work.
There's no way. This is impossible.
Well, just call your superiors and tell them to find someone else.
Look, it's obvious you two have issues here, but why don't you just save your vocal cords? It's a done deal.
But why? What the hell was the Bureau thinking? I'm not in the protection racket.
Well, you are now. Look, you were picked for this job because, number one, you know the area. Number two, you know the drug dealers on site. And three, you outmaneuvered them several times in Paris while you were protecting Miss Crane.
I didn't need his help. I was doing fine without him.
She's obviously got a screw loose because she would have been dead at least 3 times.
Oh, that is so...
all right, enough already. Look, Miss Crane, we are very well aware of how resourceful you were in defending yourself. But the agency is very clear on this. Louise showed great courage when he parachuted into the woods at night to rescue you.
I told you, I already shot the guy. Luis just showed up for the cleanup.
Anton would have been on you like that.
Put a sock in it and sit down. And you work on this, and not a word out of either one of you until I'm finished. I'm going to lay down some ground rules. First, Luis, you will move into Miss Crane's cottage ASAP.
Absolutely not. She'll have me arrested for breaking and entering.
He is not spending 10 minutes in my cottage. I'm not giving up my privacy.
And I'm not FBI. So why should I sacrifice my personal life for someone who doesn't appreciate anything?
Oh, what am I just supposed to get down on my knees and thank you for saving my life?
I'm not going to hold my breath on that.
Maybe this was not such a hot idea, but the Bureau has made up its mind, and there is only one way, Luis, for you to get out of this assignment.
Name it!
There is only one way for Luis to get out of this assignment. Did he ever assault you? Ever harass you sexually? Oh, come on, dear.
No assault. But he did kidnap me.
It was the only way I can get you out of Paris.
We are aware of the incident. It showed great initiative. In fact, that is why you were deputized on this case.
Oh, I do not believe this.
Hello. I'm Julian Crane. I'm Sheridan's brother. I heard what's going on, and I will not allow this man to be our bodyguard.
For once in my life, I agree with my brother.
I have very influential friends in Washington who can make your life miserable for you, so I suggest you call your superiors and tell them to find someone else.
Miss Crane?
Don't worry, Sheridan. I'll take care of this.
What are you two talking about? If it concerns me, then I have a right to know.
As a matter of fact, it does concern you.
Louis, Sheridan needn't know what we were discussing. It's...
Sheridan does need to know. What?
I was just telling Julian to use some of his clout in Washington to get me off this assignment. That agent tried already, and nothing worked.
Yes, that's what Louis suggested, and I intend to follow up on that right now.
Well, I hope you know that being your bodyguard wasn't my idea.
Oh, you've made it abundantly clear.
Well, I'm glad the FBI is involved. So whether you want to admit it or not, your life is in danger, Sheridan.
I know that. I'm not completely stupid.
No! This administration won't do a thing for us. We'll have to wait till November, when the Republicans are back in power.
Bad news?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I talked to my man in Washington. He said his hands are tied.
That's exactly the same message I got.
You mean I'm stuck, that I gotta take this job?
You're stuck.
I'm sorry, Sheridan, but I will not give up.
Well, if we're stuck with this nightmare situation, then I have a few ground rules.
Oh, yeah, well, so do I.
You two obviously have some problems. You can work them out, all right? I'm out here. Miss Crane, officer.